Stadium. Tonight's matchup between the visiting Aubrey Chapparals and your Farmersville Fighting Farmers. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is seating. We'd like to recognize the seniors and their family members of 2023. We'll start with the football squad. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Colin Berry. Colin is escorted by his mom, Aubrey Berry, his sister, Emily Berry. He has been on the FHS football team for 2 years and has been a varsity baseball player for 4 years. He hopes to add golf this year. He has been named first team all-district outfielder and first team all-district pitcher. His future plans are to attend Stephen F. Austin University to play baseball and major in kinesiology. Ladies and gentlemen, Colin Berry. AJ Blake. AJ is escorted by his parents, Casey and Kevin Shepard. He has been on the FHS football team for 4 years and is also on the track and cheer teams. His future plans are to go to college to major in engineering for a career in alternative power sources. Ladies and gentlemen, AJ Blake. Diego Capetillo. Diego is escorted tonight by his parents, Ramona and Steve Capetillo. He has been on the FHS football team for 3 years. He is also involved in marching band, powerlifting, and the bass fishing team. He has been named to both All-District and All-Area twice, was the FHS Offensive Lineman of the Year. He qualified for state in powerlifting, was the FHS Powerlifter of the Year. He is also the trombone section leader and marching band area finalist, as well as a sweepstakes winner. His future plans are to get an Associate's of Science degree from Collin College and finish a bachelor's degree in kinesiology at Texas A&M Commerce to become a powerlifting coach. Ladies and gentlemen, Diego Capetillo. Arden Cooks. Arden is escorted by his sister, Kayla Calendar. He has been on the FHS football team for 1 year. He is also on the basketball and track teams and is involved in the AV program. He was named All-District in basketball. His future plans are to go to college at the University of North Texas and play basketball and football. Ladies and gentlemen, Arden Cox. Braylon Craddock. Braylon is escorted by his mom, Bianca, and his great-grandmother, Mildred. He has been on the FHS football team for 4 years. He is also on the basketball and track teams. His future plans are to attend college to play football and earn a bachelor's degree in fire science. Ladies and gentlemen, Braylon Craddock. Sonny Fisher. Sonny is escorted by his parents, Crystal and Brandon Powell. He has been on the FHS football team for 3 years. He is also on the basketball, track, and baseball teams. His future plans are to go to college to play football. Ladies and gentlemen, Sonny Fisher. Brady Gray. Brady is escorted by his parents, Heather and Tony Gray. He has been on the FHS football team for 3 years and is also on the varsity baseball and golf teams. He has been named first team all-district catcher twice. He was also defensive player of the year and second team all-district quarterback. His future plans are to attend Abilene Christian University to play baseball and study kinesiology. Ladies and gentlemen, Brady Gray. Brian Gutierrez. Brian is escorted by his mom, Laura Maldonado. He has been on the FHS football team for 1 year. He was previously involved in the AV production before coming to Farmersville. His future plans are to start his own design business and have his own brand. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Gutierrez. Elijah Huggins. Elijah is escorted by his parents, Linda and Rob Huggins. He has been on the FHS football team for 2 years. He's also on the cross country and track teams. He is a trainer and is on the live stream team. His future plans are to attend Texas Christian University to pursue a degree in astronomy or mathematics. Ladies and gentlemen, Elijah Huggins. Caden Johnson. Caden is escorted by his parents, Heather and Jeremy Johnson. He has been on the FHS football team for 1 year. He is also on the baseball and bass fishing teams. He was named second team all-district in baseball. His future plans are to attend college to pursue sports at the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, Caden Johnson. Ryan Leach. Ryan is escorted by his parents, Stephanie and Glenn Leach. He has been on the FHS football team for 4 years. He's also been in the marching band for 4 years and PALS for 3 years. His future plans are to attend college to major in architecture. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Leach. Jackson Madrid. Jackson is escorted by his parents, Andrew and Todd Madrid. He has been on the FHS football team for 2 years. He is also in marching band on the soccer, track, and bass fishing teams. He was named Special Teams Player of the Year last year, as well as Academic All-District. His future plans are to attend college. Ladies and gentlemen, Jackson Madrid. Hayden Norman. Hayden is escorted by his parents, Mindy and Robert Norman. He has been on the FHS football team for 3 years. He is also on the baseball, golf, and bass fishing teams. He was Academic All-District for 3 years, first team All-District pitcher for 2 years, and is a member of the NHS. His future plans are to attend Tarleton State University to pursue a career in agribusiness. Ladies and gentlemen, Caden Norman. Kevin Oliver. Kevin is escorted by his mom, Bridget Henderson, and his grandmother, Barbara Cole. He has been on the FHS football team for 2 years. He's also on the basketball and track teams. His future plans are to either play football in college or pursue a career in the U.S. military. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Oliver. Dante Pearson. Dante is escorted by his parents, Natasha Morrison and Cameron Pearson. He's been on the FHS football team for 4 years. He's also on the basketball, track, cheer, and tennis teams. He is a member of the student council at FCA and is a student trainer. He was named Defensive Player of the Year, Track MVP, Academic All-District, and receives the Rotary Leadership Award. His future plans are to become a sports medicine physician. Ladies and gentlemen, Dante Pearson. Alan Phelps. Alan is escorted by his parents, Bernie Phelps and William Bullock. He has been on the FHS football team for 4 years. He's also on the track team and is a student trainer, as well as an honor roll student. His future plans are to attend college, play football, and major in sports medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, Alan Phelps. Gerardo Reyes. Gerardo is escorted by his parents, Claudia Hernandez and Gerardo Reyes. He has been on the FHS football team for 4 years. He is also on the soccer and track teams. His future plans are to attend a trade school for welding and work on the pipeline. Ladies and gentlemen, Gerardo Reyes. William Salee. William is escorted by his parents, Rebecca Casillas, Robert Salee, and Stacy Salee. He has been on the FHS football team for 4 years. He has also played on the basketball team. He is the two-time recipient of the English Scholar Award. His future plans are to become an entrepreneur and own his own business. Ladies and gentlemen, William Salee. Levi Smith. Levi is escorted by his dad, Ed Smith, and his sister, Cheyenne. He has been on the FHS football team for 4 years. He's also on the powerlifting team. He was named Defensive Player of the Year. His future plans are to attend college to play football and pursue a degree in business. Ladies and gentlemen, Levi Smith. Maverick Smith. Maverick is escorted by his parents, Maureen and Samuel Smith. He has been on the FHS football team for 2 years. He is also on the soccer and track teams. His future plans are to attend college at the University of North Texas to major in sports management and business. So, German Maverick Smith. Aaron Talley. Aaron is escorted by his mom, Julie Talley. He has been on the FHS football team for 4 years. He is also on the baseball and track teams and is a member of Cows. His future plans are to attend a vocational school. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Talley. Tate Quinlan. Tate is escorted by his parents, Jennifer and Zach Quinlan, his grandmother, Ava, and brother, Reese. He has been on the FHS football team for 3 years. He's also on the powerlifting and track teams. He is a member of the student council and active in his church youth group at St. Gabriel's in McKinney. He is a 2-time all-district performer and received the Algebra Academic Award. His future plans are to attend college and major in computer science. Ladies and gentlemen, Tate Quinlan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as you notice, our senior football team has made their way to the end zone. They would like to recognize number 11, Cash Witzel. Cash is escorted by his teammates. Cash will always have a place in our hearts and our former football team. Cash was not only a dedicated and hardworking member of our team, but also an outstanding leader in and out of the classroom, who always led by example, motivating and inspiring us to be our best. His academic excellence, consistently ranking at the top of his class, was a testament to his commitment and intellect. We will forever remember Cash for his remarkable qualities and the indelible impact he had on our lives and team. We proudly honor our teammate and friend, Cash Scott Witzel. Live like him. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the football team, if you'll head to the locker room, and we'll continue our senior recognition with the athletic trainers. Kennedy Jones. Kennedy is escorted by her parents, Cassie and Jason Jones. She has been an FHS athletic trainer for 1 year. She is also on the soccer and cross-country teams. Her future plans are to attend college to become a veterinarian or a physical therapist. Ladies and gentlemen, Kennedy Jones. Now, our cheer team. Emily Lynn Brooks. Emily Lynn is escorted by her parents, Stephanie and Justin Brooks. She has been an FHS cheerleader for 3 years. She is also on the cross-country, soccer, and track teams. She is a member of student council and NHS. She received the Stunt Saver Award and is a 2-time All-American nominee. Her future plans are to attend the University of Texas at Tyler to major in communication sciences and disorders. Ladies and gentlemen, Emily Lynn Brooks. Mallory Griffith. Mallory is escorted by her mom, Lavonda Griffith, and her sister, Taryn. She has been an FHS cheerleader for 2 years. She is also involved in the FHS dance program. She was awarded the Greatest Showman Award and is the 2-time All-American nominee. Her future plans are to attend school for cosmetology. Ladies and gentlemen, Mallory Griffith. Madison Hornbuckle. Madison is escorted by her parents, Misty and Matt Hornbuckle. She has been an FHS cheerleader for 4 years. She's also an FFA, NHS, and is a softball manager. She is a two-time All-American nominee. Her future plans are to attend college in Texas to become a pediatric nurse practitioner. Ladies and gentlemen, Madison Hornbuckler. Kimberly Hernandez. Kimberly is escorted by her dad, Juan Hernandez, and her sister, Alexia Hernandez. She has been an FHS cheerleader for 2 years. She is also involved in marching band, indoor drum line, and NHS. She has been on the volleyball, basketball, cross country, and track teams. She is a two-time All-American nominee, cheer rookie of the year, basketball defensive player of the year, and the RILA ambassador. Her future plans are to attend the University of North Texas to study psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, Kimberly Hernandez. Emily Lieber. Emma is escorted by her parents, Nancy and Frank Lieber. She has been an FHS cheerleader for 40 years. She also plays French horn in the band and was editor-in-chief of the yearbook. She is a senior class officer and a member of both PALS and the AV production team. She has also received the National Cheer Association staff bid. Her future plans are to attend Tarleton State University to major in education and continue cheering. Ladies and gentlemen, Emily Lieber. Emily Tall. Randy was escorted by her mom, Rachel Tall, brother Jacob Tall, and Jason Clark. She has been an FHS cheerleader for 4 years. She is also in the marching band, is a section leader, and a member of the drum line. She is a senior class officer and the vice president of FCA. She is on principal's honor roll and received the National Cheer Association staff bid. Her future plans are to attend either the University of Arkansas or Oklahoma State University to become a nurse practitioner. Ladies and gentlemen, Maddie Tull. And now for the Farmerettes. Brooklyn Albanese. Brooklyn is escorted by her grandparents, Pam and Doug Albanese, and her aunt, Lauren Albanese. She has been a farmerette for 2 years. She is also in the FHS choir. Her future plans are to go to college for cosmetology. Ladies and gentlemen, Brooklyn Albanese. Abby McGee. Abby is escorted by her parents, Sarah and Robbie McGee. She has been a farmerette for 4 years. She's also involved in the youth group and worship team at Trinity Baptist Church. She's in the NHS president, served as a squad leader for 2022 Farmerettes, and is currently the Farmerettes lieutenant. Her future plans are to attend Texas A&M University to pursue a degree in clinical neurology. Ladies and gentlemen, Abby McGee. Lily Morelos. Lily is escorted by her parents, Melanie and Josh Morelos. She's been a farmerette for 3 years. She's also a soprano in the FHS choir. Her future plans are to attend college to pursue a degree in business and open her uptake committee. Ladies and gentlemen, Lily Morelos. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the trainers, cheer, and drill team may exit to get ready for the beginning of the ball game. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's have the seniors of the Pride and Thrill of Farmersville. Lauren Brimmage. Lauren is escorted by her parents, Jan and Ashley Brimmage. She has been in the FHS marching band for 4 years and is captain of the color guard. She is also a member of Winter Guard, the AV program, the art program, and the theater program. She was the 2023 recipient of the Band Fierce Award, a 4-time area finalist, a 4-time sweepstakes winner. Her future plans are to go to college to pursue a career in writing, politics, or filmmaking. Ladies and gentlemen, Lauren Brimmage. Deacon Bright. Deacon is escorted by his parents, Aubrey and Benjamin Roach. He's been in the FHS marching band for 4 years and has been a farmer Joe for 3 years. He is also involved in art, theater, and choir, AV, NHS, and indoor drumline. He is a two-time All-American mascot, NCAA Best Mascot Award winner, College Board National Recognition Scholar, and a state qualifier in choir. His future plans are to attend college to pursue a degree in computer science. Ladies and gentlemen, Keegan Rowe. Valerie Cruz. Valerie is escorted by Dad Israel David Cruz and her sisters. She has been in the FHS marching band for 4 years. She is also involved in NHS, AV, and student council. She is a two-time state qualifier in solo and ensemble. She is currently senior class secretary. Her future plans are to attend Stephen F. Austin University and major in accounting. Ladies and gentlemen, Valerie De La Cruz. Angel Espicia. Angel is escorted by his parents, Beatrice and Granados and Albert Lopez. He has been in the FHS marching band for 4 years. He is also section leader for the drum line and a member of the indoor drum line. He received a Division I rating 3 years in a row in solo and ensemble. His future plans are to start a drum tuning business. Ladies and gentlemen, Angel Espitia. Zachary Genetti. Zachary is escorted by his parents, Maricel and Carl Genetti. He has been in the FHS marching band for 4 years and is a section leader. He is on the cross-country, track, and powerlifting teams, as well as the UIL math, calculator applications, and science teams. He qualified for Aubrey Symphonic Band, has received 6 solo and ensemble medals, including a silver and a bronze at state. He is a regional qualifier in cross-country and a College Board National Recognition Scholar. His future plans are to attend college to pursue a double major in computer science and physics to build a career in either astrophysics or work in the tech industry. Ladies and gentlemen, Zachary Genetti. Sonia Henderson. Sonia is escorted by her parents, Sarah Ford and Steve Henderson. She's been in the FHS band for 2 years. She's also on the UIL math and science teams. She was the AP Physics and Honors Pre-Calculus Award recipient, qualified for All Region Symphonic Band, and qualified for area. She earned a superior rating for her second division solo and is a section leader. Her future plans are to attend college at Texas A&M University to get a degree in physics. Ladies and gentlemen, Sonia Henderson. Melissa Henderson. Melissa is escorted by her parents, Patricia Solis and Mauricio Hernandez. She has been in the FHS marching band for 3 years. She is a 2-time first division recipient at solo and ensemble and qualified for the all-region concert band. Her future plans are to attend college to major in English with a minor in marketing and go into publishing. Ladies and gentlemen, Melissa Hernandez. Yari Martinez. Yari is escorted by her parents, Victoria and Catherine Martinez. She's been in the FHS marching band for 4 years. She earned her first division medal in solo and ensemble. Her future plans are to attend the University of Texas at Dallas and major in computer science. Ladies and gentlemen, Yari Martinez. Riley Peel. Riley is escorted by his dad, Brian. He has been in the FHS marching band for 1 year. He was also in the welding program and earned his welding certification. His future plans are to attend college. Ladies and gentlemen, Riley Neal. Jacqueline Dunn. Jacqueline is escorted by her parents, Tricia and Danny Dunn. She has been in the FHS marching band for 4 years. She's also a competitive dancer and has been dancing for 16 years. She is a senior class representative as the editor of the FHS yearbook. She is a 4-time area finalist in band. She is the trumpet section leader and placed in nationals in dance. Her future plans are to attend Texas A&M University, to major in forensics, and become a crime scene investigator. Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Wellen. David Odom. David is escorted by his parents, Sarah and Kyle Odom. He has been in the FHS marching band for 4 years. He is also on the cross-country, track, and golf team. He is a section leader in band, a member of NHS, and an Eagle Scout. He received both the MVP and Grit Awards in cross-country, was an academic all-district recipient, is a College Board National Recognition Scholar, and an area qualifier in band. His future plans are to attend a four-year university major in political science and attend SMU Law School to eventually go into politics. Ladies and gentlemen, Eamon Oden. Elizabeth Pellegrini. Elizabeth is escorted by her parents, Meredith and Patrick Pellegrini. She has been in the FHS marching band for 4 years. She is a four-time area finalist in band and the Algebra 2 Student of the Year. Her future plans are to attend Texas A&M University with a major in computer science. Ladies and gentlemen, Elizabeth Pellegrini. Paige Rapston. Paige is escorted by her parents, Leanne and Eric Rapston. She has been in the FHS marching band for 4 years. She is also on the track and tennis team. She is a class president and the NHS vice president. She is a four-time area finalist of band, a section leader, and has been in symphonic band for 4 years. The future plans are to attend Brigham Young University to study science. She also has a service in the KFMV. Ladies and gentlemen, the Paige Ramsden. Gavin Richardson.
Yeah, y'all have your cameras on the wall.
Richardson. He's been in the FHS marching band for 4 years. He is an all-state band qualifier. He is undecided about his plans at the high school. Ladies and gentlemen, Gavin Richardson. Sarah Rodriguez. Sarah is escorted by her parents, Noah and Ramon Rodriguez. She has been in the FHS marching band for 4 years. She was also a member of the National Honor Society and has competed in the mix for 3 years. She placed in the top 6 in UIL literary criticism, received a Division II rating in solo ensemble, and is the flute section leader. Her future plans are to get her associate's degree and then transfer to a university to major in education or veterinary medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Rodriguez. Abigail Ruiz. Abigail is escorted by parents Nancy Melendez and Frank Ruiz. She has been in the FHS marching band for 4 years. She is a two-time First Division solo ensemble recipient, a three-time area finalist, and is the saxophone section leader. Her future plans are to attend Texas A&M University, earn a degree in psychology and a minor in rugby. Ladies and gentlemen, Abigail Ruiz. Cecily Sandoval. Cecily is escorted by Heather and Ernesto. She's been in the FHS marching band for 4 years. She's also on the tennis, track, and softball team. She's been a varsity cheerleader and is a National Honor Society. She is a first-team all-district softball recipient, three-time softball district champion, area qualifier in track, state finalist in UIL cheer, and band section leader. Her future plans are to attend college at Texas A&M Commerce to go into the medical field. Ladies and gentlemen, Cecily Sandoval. Farmer Nation, one more time. This is your seniors of 2023. Mr. Charles, whenever you're ready, you go ahead and do the Farmersville High School song.
Captains for tonight's game. Chaparrals, number 9, Xavier McCoy. Number 5, Randall Shestick. Tyler Brown. And number 82. For your Fighting Farmers. Number 8, Brady Gray. Number 32, Levi Smith. Number 55, Tate Quinn. Number 58, Diego Capatillo. Chaparrals do win the toss. They will receive. Farmers will defend the west end zone. Would everyone please at this time, please rise. Move your caps as we honor America. Playing the national anthem.
Noted North Texas high school football expert. I'll just have to put that in.
We'll take it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, so
I agree.
looking forward to watching the Farmers play. As you hear Jaron back there,
Darren's always with us.
I've called more games with Jaron now, Mike, than I have with you because he comes over and does some volleyball with me.
I agree.
So he's my new number one. You've got demoted to number two.
Hey, well,
I know you're used to that. So that
That's-
matter. Yeah.
yeah,
You're a
I'm gonna
dad.
say,
You're used to
yeah.
being second. So,
at least second. I've got 4 kids.
so the Farmers
In the pecking order.
won the toss, elected to defer. Going to employ their 2-kicker strategy here as Mendoza kicks it, kind of swims it a little bit. I don't know.
Probably it stayed in bounds.
Yeah, he didn't know.
And fell on it. He had to, because if that stays in bounds, Farmers can recover right there. I'm not sure if that got touched around the 35-yard line, but
Yeah, it came back on into the field. So, yeah, it's probably a smart play there.
Yep.
So the Chaparrals be taken over from their own 22-yard line. So let's talk about this game, Mike. Farmersville has already cemented themselves as the number 3 seed in the district. The Chaparrals have already won the district championship. So regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, the seeding is not going to change.
standings are set.
Yeah. So Aubrey's going to be the district champion. Farmersville is going to be the 3 seed. So you want to see a good game tonight. You want to see, them come out and execute, but you don't want to see anyone get hurt. You don't want to see them take any chances or anything like that. So going to be a quick toss here to number 10.
Yeah, and we talked about a little bit before the game, because of those circumstances, you might get a pretty vanilla game called by the offensive coordinators. Not going to try to show a lot, put a lot on tape, so the other potential teams can take a look at. So both teams, I would expect to be, pretty straightforward. Not a lot of trick plays, not a lot of complex offense, and just try to
A lot of what you've already put on tape is what you're going to do. You're
Yep.
going to run your same base plays. Another toss out to the right goes to Cagle. Cagle had the ball that first play. He was brought down by Levi Smith. He's brought down there by Draylon Craddock, but not before he's able to cross the 50-yard line and get into Farmers territory. So 2 base run plays there for Aubrey and 2, 7 yards on the first one, and looks like about
that was
25
well blocked.
there.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Well blocked there, got him outside, made it a tough play, and the secondary had to make the tackle.
And just as we talked about not getting anybody hurt, number 10 there, Cagle for them comes up, and he's limping off the field, and they've already pulled him out of the game because, again, you just don't want to take that chance in a game where there's not a whole lot riding on the outcome. Pass out here to number 4. He's brought down Traylon Craddock with another tackle there.
Yeah.
That was Grant Ramsey on the catch.
Two good open field tackles by Craddock right there. 2 plays in a row.
Gain of about 6 there on first down. Yeah, and you can already see Aubrey rotating some players in. You'll see that tonight, I would imagine, on both sides of the ball, get some playing time for some guys that maybe hadn't seen a whole lot, but just also to kind of keep from getting anybody hurt. Number 11 here on the carry for Aubrey is going to be brought down by Dante Pearson, but not before he's able to pick up about 20 there on the carry.
Yeah, junior Dylan Brooks. I think, you looked at the stats. We don't have a whole lot of stats on Aubrey through the season, but what we do have, this is not necessarily all the guys that have been putting up their biggest stats in what we can see. Quarterback position and at running back. So probably see a lot of names. Defensive end.
Yeah.
Actually, best that he caught that.
Yeah, as a loss there. Yeah.
Which makes the catch off the deflection was that Pearson, who was
I was trying to look and see who that was. I can't tell from here. The number's hard to see, but that left defensive end might have been Florin.
Yeah.
That jumped up there and got a hand on the ball, knocked it up in the air, and like you said, Brooks caught it. But and that actually is going to cost him about 6 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 16.
Yeah, great play. Started with the defensive end. I think you're right. I think that was Florin who made the play, getting his hand up and knocking that ball down.
Another handoff to Cagle going around the right side. Gets around the edge, gets a big gain there. Hard to bring down as he's gonna gain about 20 there. They're gashing on the ground tonight. It's gonna be 1st and goal for the Shaps inside of the 10-yard line, it looks like, right at the 9.
Yeah, they've got some big backs. It looks like, we can see already. There's a couple of guys they've been able to hand the ball to and able to break some tackles.
Yep.
They're going to be tough to bring down. And I think given the scenario, you're going to see a lot of running the ball tonight.
Yeah, the only close game they had in district was against Van Alstyne. They ended up winning that game 17-7. But they've kind of blown everybody else out. So it's going to be a handoff to Cagle up the middle. They're going to stop this. Looks like there might have been a little bit of motion there on the left side of that offensive line.
Yeah, Farmersville showed pressure up the middle, and I think he just got
him to
a little bit
flinch.
antsy. Yeah,
Yep.
Jumped a little bit.
A 5-yard mark off there. So bring up 1st and goal from about the 14 now, 13-yard line. Clock continuing to run. It's going to get down to 9 minutes here. So they have ran the ball a lot, which keeps the clock rolling, but they've had such big gains that it's only been 3 minutes. Handoff right up the middle to Cagle again, looking for somewhere to go. Brought down by a group of Farmers.
And he gets that 5 yards back plus a couple. Still going to bring up 2nd and 6. 2nd goal from the 6-yard line.
Yep. I'm trying to see who that was. The numbers are a little harder to read tonight. I think that was Capetillo on the tackle.
I agree.
Thank you, Jaron. So 2nd and goal from about the 7. Another pitch to Cagle, this time coming around the left side. Eventually
Did he get him down? Yeah, it looks like Craddock got him down just inside just outside the goal line.
Nice tackle there by Draylon Craddock.
Again, third open field tackle on this series right here.
So Aubrey will run this play from the 1-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Yeah, got it. Good spot there. Nice job by the replay team, showing his elbow come down there at the 1. Our backfield look here. They're going to hand it to Cagle going around the right side, and he got in, but it wasn't real easy. So Aubrey
met him about a yard behind the line of scrimmage, just able to get between those defensive players and get it up into the end zone. So tough run, but he got it across.
7 minutes and 43 to play here in this first quarter. Aubrey puts the first points on the board, looking to add on their extra point. High snap, but looks like he got it down well. He sure did, as they put it through. So that'll make it 7-0. Yeah, the Farmersville offense will get the ball here in just a little bit for their first time tonight. And again, my guess is you're going to see some pretty base plays from the Farmers. You're going to see the little zone read that we do up the middle. You know, we see a couple of guys going in motion, but probably not a whole lot more than what we've shown already.
Right.
And it, again, when you're playing in the playoffs next week, no need in tipping your hand on, and you know, any kind of new formations or strategies or plays that you're trying to run, unless you want to see if you can run them, you know. Kickoff return, taking the field. Arden Cox and Cuddy Fisher will be the deep men for the Farmers. It's number 24, Spencer Berger, will be kicking it off for Aubrey. Aubrey's just easier to say than Chaparrals.
Yes, I go with Aubrey.
Yeah.
Running one.
Yeah, one more guy out there for the Farmers. Get our 11th guy out there. So Berger, a little quick kick here. It's going to be taken by Cuddy Fisher on the run at about the 20-yard line, looking for a little room around the left side. Spins out of a tackle. Couldn't get out of the arm tackle there.
Good coverage. He broke one. Yeah. Not able to get away from the second guy down deep.
Had a little bit of room if he did get out of that one tackle, but just not able to do it. So they'll take over pretty close to their 20-yard line. I think is where they're going to spot it. Arden Cox, Farmers' leading receiver on the near side. Hayden Davis, Braylon Craddock on the far side. Caden Norman, senior quarterback, taking the snaps tonight with Reyes behind him, leading rusher. Hands to Reyes up the middle, nowhere to go.
He's met by number 50.
He got hit.
Come on, Farmers.
Pretty quick after he was handed the ball. I agree, Jaron. We're going to really have to come on tonight to move the ball against this Aubrey defense.
I agree.
So the Farmers will have a trip set with 3 receivers here on the near side. Traylon Craddock's going to go in motion.
Showing pressure up the middle as well.
Takes it to Reyes. Throws it to Arden Cox, but it goes off of his backhand. I don't know that he was expecting. Hands to him, goes right. He's brought down.
Levi Smith on the
It
play.
looked like Levi, yeah.
Yeah.
It's number 3, Brock Temple, junior quarterback for the Chaparrals in there, calling the plays tonight. They continue to rotate people there in on their offense. Brooks is going to stay in the backfield with Temple, though. Hands to him right at the middle. Little stutter step there. Gets him down to about the 15-yard line, where he's brought down by
Good
Rafe
job,
McCormick.
defense.
Rafe and Levi again on the play.
So that moves the chains for Aubrey. It's going to be a new first, or a set of downs for them. Be 1st and 10 from the Farmersville 17-yard line. So we get about halfway through this first quarter with 6 minutes to play. Aubrey continuing to run players in and out. Brooks will stay in the backfield with Temple. Temple takes the snap, hands to Brooks around the right side. And there's Tayshawn Davis.
Tayshawn, great play right there. Good tackle.
He leads the team in tackles for loss. They may spot that at the line of scrimmage, but he's made a lot of plays right there around that line of scrimmage and behind it all year long. I agree, Jaron. That was a great job. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Aubrey runs in another player. Looks like they're even calling some of the running the plays in. Brooks stays in the backfield with Temple. Fakes it to Brooks, rolls out to his left. He's left-handed, so he's comfortable going that way. Throws it behind his intended receiver there. So that will bring up a 3rd and 10.
Yeah, he had Xavier McCoy open there. He just threw it behind him a couple of yards on the run.
See if Aubrey decides to put it in the air again. And I didn't get here in time to see their special teams practice because we did have senior night tonight. So I'm not real sure what their field goal unit looks like, but this would be the kind of game you might want to try something like that.
Sure, yeah. Test the range a little bit.
Hands it to Brooks, stances across the line of scrimmage for a gain of about 4, but he's brought down well short of that first down to gain. So let's see what the Aubrey coach looks like he is going to say.
I think it's a good opportunity for them to try that.
Yeah, it's rare that you get a game experience, a game opportunity like this to do that. You can kick all the field goals you want in practice or scrimmage or whatever, but you can't really replicate a game type of experience.
Yep, it's a good test. Be a 30-yard field goal. He's kicking from the right half. It's not an easy kick to make.
It's Berger in the attempt. Got it up. Plenty of distance. Looks good, and it is.
Oh, he's got it from 15, 20 more yards beyond that. Plenty of leg.
Yeah, that's when you're going into the playoffs, having a weapon like that could sure come in handy because he made that one look pretty easy. So with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the first quarter, Aubrey up 10-0 as your Farmers getting ready to take over for the second time tonight on offense after a 3-and-out in their first possession. But one missed play, just one bobble there by Arden Cox. Otherwise, he was off to the races, and I sure would have bet on him.
$.
I agree.
So the Farmers send that kickoff return team onto the field with Cox and Cuddy Fisher back deep. Berger going to have a little adrenaline after making that field goal. He may kick this one through the back of the end zone.
Yeah, if they try to kick deep, he looks like he's got plenty of leg to get it in the end zone right there. Problem.
Looking to the sideline, though, took them a long time to get their play in. So see if they just a little quick kick here. A little shorter. Taken by Cuddy Fisher on the run again at about the 25-yard line. Gets up to about the 30. The ball comes out, but the Farmers are able to jump on top of it. A little pushing after the play as well. So Farmers will take over from their own 27-yard line.
I agree.
See if they continue to mix in the pass a little bit. I know that Reyes has kind of been the bread and butter this year. And they've seen that a bunch on film. See if we stick to that or mix it up a little. Do go back to Reyes on the first play, up the middle to about the 30 before he spun down.
Jeremiah Harper on the tackle right there. Good play. Good, strong tackle.
Gain of about 2. They get second and a long 8. So the Farmers look to the sideline to get their signal. Same personnel grouping in there. 4 receivers. As Draylen's going to go to the other side.
Good size on that Aubrey defensive front 7. They're going to be a lot of work for that Farmers offensive line tonight.
Draylen goes in motion. Takes to him. Has Caden Johnson out in the flat. Just overthrows Caden. He had some room out there too.
Come on, Farmers.
So incompletion on second down will make it 3rd and long. Yeah, that's a tough little touch pass. And Caden, if he catches that one and turns up, he's got some green in front of him to get close to that first down marker. So that incompletion will make it 3rd and 8. Farmers with 3 receivers here on this near side, 1 receiver on the far side. Norman rolls out to his right, goes back across. Not sure. Arden comes down. Not sure if he was going to Arden or if he was throwing this little route out here, the deeper route. I couldn't tell who that was. It was Draylen, I think. So,
It was Draylen running more of a flag route type pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Looked like there was some miscommunication on routes again, with Arden coming back in, questioning where they were supposed to go, because they were kind of crossing each other up right there on those routes.
Mendoza back in to punt for the Farmers. Low snap, picks it up, gets it away. Nice punt away from the return man as that one goes to the left side and takes a really nice Farmer roll. Good punt there by Mendoza.
Yeah, the good recovery, like you said. It wasn't just a low snap. He took it on one and had to come up and make that play, but good punt, good roll.
And as a punter, that everything's about timing. Whenever you have to go down and prop that one and bring it up, that does take you off of your rhythm a little bit, and he did a really good job of putting that one in play, getting a really nice roll. So Aubrey will take over from their own 32-yard line with 3 minutes and 23 seconds to play here in this first quarter. Looks like we may have a new quarterback in there right now. That's number 7, Brumley. Toss to Cagle. Nice job there. Rafe McCormick, yeah. Fought off the blocker and made the tackle in the backfield. Great defensive play there by Rafe. I don't know if you can see that instant replay, but he had a blocker on him, and he went around him and made the tackle. And 2 guys that were a little bit bigger than he is. You see it right here. Right through, right past the pulling guard and made the play. Nice job.
Yeah, great job since he came into the
he has.
a few weeks ago.
He's really flashed on
Terrific
defense.
job.
It was a terrific job. Hand off to Cagle going around the right side. Nice job there.
Another job fighting off a block. Who do we have?
I think that was Huggins, yeah.
Yeah.
Huggins out there taking on the bigger running back in Cagle and dropping him for a yard loss. So 2 nice plays by this Farmersville defense. Doing a good job against that run. Is, Aubrey done really well running the ball tonight, but this last 2 plays, Farmersville defense, they get some big plays. You see Huggins there, fighting off the block and taking him down one-on-one. Aubrey's going to come out with 2 receivers here to the near side, 2 backs in the backfield. 1 receiver goes in motion. Brumley rolls to his left, and he's going to get brought down. Nice job there. That was Martinez.
Yeah, and
Terrific job.
I like not only the play he made in the backfield, but
He was going for the ball,
for the ball. Yeah, really trying to get a strip sack right there. I almost got it, but
And then Levi came in there to try to help clean that one up. But great job there by Martinez. Yeah, you're exactly right of having the heads up, of trying to strip that ball out, not just going for the tackle. So great job by that Farmersville defense. Makes it 4th and 20. So we'll see the Aubrey punt team for the first time tonight. Kicks that one off to the right side. That's going to be down to about the Farmersville 43-yard line. So nice job of that defense of getting this offense. Yeah, another chance here in this first quarter with 1:11 to play. We've had 2 3-and-outs on offense right now. We've had a hard time running the ball, and I know that we lean on that a lot, and then we've just barely missed on a couple of pass plays. So Farmersville to put, a couple of those plays together and connect on some of those, we can they can get the ball moving pretty cool. We've seen them do it. They're averaging 36 points a game this year, so we know that a couple of plays in a row for them gets them into rhythm, and it's a completely different offense when that happens.
Big bodies and shutting that run game down until we were able to do something in the passing game to open it up a little bit.
Goes in motion, gives it to Reyes. Again, stopped after a gain of maybe half a yard. Yeah, there's some size up there on that Aubrey defensive line, bigger than we've seen all year, and moving those guys around has been a little difficult for us.
Yeah, and it's the whole front seven. Their ends, their backers are also pretty good sized kids.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
there's no little boys in there to play with. They got their work to do in blocking for Reyes.
Reyes be behind Norman. Pistol formation like they've ran all year long. Hayden Johnson slides over in motion. Gives to Reyes, and he bounces off the first tackle, goes around the left side, picks up a couple of yards before he's eventually ridden down. But nice play there by Reyes, bouncing off that initial tackler in the backfield and then picking up 4 yards. Makes it a lot more manageable 3rd and 5 here. That'll be the last play of the first quarter, too. Yep. So your Farmers.
Caden Johnson was doing a good job on that left end right there. He's getting pushed back in the backfield just a bit, but he's maintaining that block. Just got run into, and Reyes able to bounce it out there. A good block, way to hang with it, and you're able to turn it into a few yards.
Yep. Farmer offense having a little problem really moving the ball on the ground tonight, but you like seeing plays like that just to give those guys a little bit more confidence. And Reyes himself just kind of bouncing off some tacklers and just getting used to hitting those bigger bodies there and from Aubrey. But again, Farmersville offense, they've answered the bell so many times this year just by being consistent. They may not pick up anything, and then we've seen them go for 75 a couple of times, or maybe they'll get into that rhythm when they're picking up 7, 8, 9 at a time. So it's just a matter of being consistent and just kind of keep pounding away.
I agree.
Thank you, Jaron.
The ball right there, 47-yard line of the Farmers. Wasn't a big flip.
Yep.
To flip the side of the field, just changing sides and see what the Farmers can do here on this 3rd down play.
Yeah. See if we can get over into their territory. Tried a hard count there, didn't work. No one jumped, so we're going to look to the sideline, make sure that they get the right play called in.
Showing pressure.
Craddock going in motion, fakes to him, overthrows his receiver there. He was open. He was at the sticks, just overthrew Caden Johnson. That would have been a 1st down.
And Aubrey does a good job there of recognizing the passing situation and bringing a lot of pressure.
Yep.
That causes Caden to have to throw the ball quick. You rush a pass like that, and your accuracy starts to dwindle a bit. So I think they've just been able to disrupt him just enough to throw those passes off just to him.
Mendoza back to punt. Better snap this time as he gets it. Kicks another low line drive to the right side. This time it's going to be taken on about the 20-yard line. Gets up to about the 40. Nice return there.
Flag down at midfield.
That was Brown on the return. The kid can't pick it up and hand it back to him before it's not like he accidentally lost it. Let's see what the call is here.
Nice gesture, but
holding against the Farmers. That's a rare call when you see the punt team actually be the one to commit the hold.
Especially as late as that was thrown. The kick was already off when the flag came out. Not sure when he saw the infraction, but
yeah, it's a rare call. I don't know that we've seen that all year long on us or the opponent, but that'll be a 10-yard mark off after the end of the play. And so they'll take over with really good field position here. So that puts them into Farmersville territory.
Yeah, it's going to net about -5 yards on that punt play right there. So tough one right there.
Runs one more player in. That's Temple. That's back in there. Nice job there. That is Latimer, who hits Cagle as soon as they hand the ball to him and drops him for a loss. That's another kid that's had a lot of tackles for loss this year. Great job there by Latimer. And so, yeah, Temple back in at quarterback for the Chaparrals as they've rotated him and Brumley in already tonight.
See the replay there. Latimer did a great job pushing through that tackle.
That's 3 run plays in a row for a loss by that Farmersville defensive line, doing a great job. Temple hands to Cagle up the middle again. Spun out of that first tackle. He's almost stopped for no gain again. Eventually brought down after a gain of about 4.
Oh,
5,
yeah. Levi.
Yeah.
The tackle there. We've been calling their names a lot for a few weeks.
Yes, we have. So to make it 3rd and 7. So Aubrey continues to rotate players in, letting this play clock get down a little bit before they actually run the play in or snap the ball. So they're just, again, trying to shorten the game tonight for all the reasons that you and I talked about before. Just trying to keep people healthy. 3 receiver set.
I agree.
First time he's been in the shotgun tonight. Hands off to, I think that was Brooks.
Yes.
It's going to be short as he's brought down about a yard short. So it'll be 4th and 1. Aubrey kind of brings in their heavy set. They bring in the big boys. Yep. Big tight end they had too. Don't have his number on the roster, but he's a big boy. So they're going to mark him down a little bit shorter, actually. They pulled the ball back. It's 4th and 2 instead of 4th and 1. Yeah, you got to imagine you're going to see a little bit of Cagle right up the middle here. And that's exactly what they do. He's going to get it. Brought down by Rafe, but not before he's picks up about 4.
That's a tough stop, and they lean on that extra tight end in there. They bring that fullback across in motion behind the quarterback and just stick it up
It's just
the middle with Cagle. They got it.
Power play.
Yep.
Yep.
A lot of big bodies to try to fight through to make that tackle.
So that moves the sticks, resets it for the Chaparrals at the Farmersville 29-yard line. They'll come out of the huddle with 3 receivers on the far side. Temple looking that way. Got a little pressure there by the Farmers, throws it deep in the middle. And, is that pulled? Oh, that was Cuddy Fisher, who was just had great position there, but about 5 or 6 hands went up for the ball and knocked it away from him, but he did a great job of getting in front of the receiver. And I believe that was Latimer that put pressure on the pass. Yeah, right there you see that. Bunch of hands going up there at the same time.
Yeah, it's almost like a Hail Mary type play. Just throw it up.
Tally down there as well. Good position. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Chaps as Temple takes it.
Almost great.
Yes.
Great job of staying with the
really
ball
good job by Brooks of being able to pull that one out of the air as he's running.
In the middle of the line right there. That's a tough play. Good concentration right there, sticking with the ball.
Tell who that was from the Farmers defensive line that was there. Like as soon as he's the one that caused the mishandle there on the ball. So gain of 9 there on 2nd down is going to bring up 3rd and 1. Ball spotted at the 20-yard line of the Farmers as they stay in their shotgun formation. Hands to Brooks again. Boy, I don't think he got it. He sure didn't. They're marking him short.
Capitino and Latimer were a wall right there.
Yep. Yeah, so that's going to be 4th down. Not 1st down, Jaron.
Just under a yard. It's going to be another
Cagle midline run right here.
You might see him run the kicking team out again just to get that work, but I think right now they're ready to lean on their big boys and go put this one in.
So Temple under center, hands off to the fullback, and he gets blown up. Actually, they blew the play dead.
Yeah. There's a flag, pre-snap penalty.
Yeah, it had to have been against Aubrey. Yes, false start. Well, they got lucky that they false started because Levi blew that one up, and it was about to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I think they would have made that play right there. But they
Yeah.
get another shot. Now
So-
it's going to be 4th and about 6.
Yeah, and that's a 25-yard line. You're looking at a 42-yard field goal if you really want to test your. Nope, they don't. They're going to try to go for it here. So the Farmers see if they can hold them here on this 4th and 6.
Good opportunity for a momentum play right here for the Farmers.
Yep. Temple. Oh, that's a busted play. Great job there by the Farmers as they had guys running into each other in the backfield. And Levi just takes Temple and drops him right there at about the 35-yard line where the Farmers are going to take over. So this Farmersville defense has really stepped up these last couple of possessions.
Sure, yeah.
Lots of
some
tackles
good
for
negative
loss.
plays,
Yeah, absolutely. Had them 4th and 20 earlier. This time they drop them for a sack on 4th down. So see if this Farmers offense can find a little rhythm here. So they'll come out of their huddle with 3 receivers. Reyes in the backfield. Looks like he got single coverage on Arden Cox on the. That ball hits the ground. He looks like he did, but boy, that was lucky. Coach Quinlan he's calling a timeout. I think he wants to get everybody refocused. He wants to get out there and talk to them about. I mean that was a little sloppy looking play right there, and so. Yeah, I think he's just seen enough to where he wants to get everyone back together, make sure we're on the same page, and try to get everybody a little refocused and remotivated here.
Yeah, just focus on clean execution right now.
And again, just because this game literally doesn't matter in the standings doesn't mean it doesn't matter as far as getting out there and, like you say, executing and gaining some confidence going into the playoffs and continuing this winning culture that Coach Quinlan's created here and on the lower levels as well. And so, yeah, I completely understand and support that timeout just to get out there and kind of fire him up a little bit. And that's exactly what he was doing. So
let's see how they respond.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So 7 minutes, 18 seconds to play here in this first half. Again, Farmers down by 10. 4 receivers for the Farmers. Reyes behind Norman. Norman looks to the left, gets it to Caden Johnson. Caden looking for some room, picks up about 8 yards. Nice play there. Able to connect for the first time tonight. Nice little step and throw there by Norman just to kind of get him into some rhythm.
Yeah, I think that's a good play call right there, just for that reason alone. Get Caden in a rhythm a bit.
That's literally a long handoff is what that is, and they both executed on it, and that's going to help. So that's going to make it 3rd and 2 here. So Farmers are going to stay with their 3 receiver set. Cade Johnson at the H-back position. Craddock goes in motion, fakes it to Craddock. Norman dancing around looking for some room, and he's not going to get there.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go on that right side. They had that play read well.
Aubrey did not fall for the fake. So the Farmers are going to send their punt team in. Mendoza back around the Farmersville 30-yard line. Harlow Brown back to take the punt. Look to the sideline, make sure they get the call they want. Good job by Mendoza going down, getting another low snap. Good punt. Brown drops it, but has plenty of time to pick it up at about the 20 and try to outrun the Farmersville defense to the sideline.
Well, that's a little block in the back right there.
Yeah,
not quite across the front side, so that's going to cost them some yards. We've got a helmet on the ground and a little trash talk over here on the sideline.
Yeah. Just go back. Hopefully somebody from Farmersville didn't knock that helmet off of him, because I'd like to take that 15-yard penalty from right there. So the refs got a lot to sort out here. They're going to call targeting, I think. Yeah, no. So it will be a personal foul. Illegal crackback block there against Aubrey. So that'll take them back 15 yards, where they'll be taken over from pretty close to the Farmersville 15-yard line. Yep, that's where they're going to spot it.
Made it a pretty good return. He was able to get that edge. We thought we had an opportunity to get him back near the 20, able to get that edge and make some yards, but that block takes him back inside the 15.
Yep. So 5 minutes, 45 seconds to play here in the first half, and I think Aubrey just took their first time out. They so the young man that had that block, they brought him off of the field, and I don't know if anyone actually came in to replace him. So I'm going to call a timeout and reconvene over there. So, and that's good for your Farmersville defense as well, just to be able to kind of get together and stay fired up, because they've looked really good these last couple of possessions, but they've been up there a lot tonight. That Farmersville offense, I don't know if they've made a first down yet or not. Been a tough go against that stout Aubrey defense. Mm-hmm. Of course, Aubrey, I mean, they held Van Alstyne to 7 points, and we saw what Van Alstyne could do on offense. So that defense is tough for sure. So coming out of the timeout, Farmersville defense takes the field, looks back over to the sideline, get the coverage that they want. Under center, hands it to Cagle coming around the left side. Ran down by Levi Smith. Gain of about 3 on first down. Maybe make it 4. This will be second and looks like they're going to call it 5. 2nd and 5 for the Chaparrals with about 5 minutes to play, a little more in this first half as that clock continues to run. And they really are kind of shortening the game. I mean, they're snapping the ball under 10 seconds on the game clock just about every time. Temple under center. Hands off to the first guy through, and Latimer and 3 other Farmers just push him straight backwards. Yeah, that was Quinlan in there? Yeah. Heck of a job there by those guys. That interior defensive line they've had a good quarter. Yeah. Nice job. So
I don't want to be tackled by Latimer.
No. Any of those guys. I'd much rather participate up here.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 7. Temple under center again. Rolls out to his left, and he is left-handed. Floats one down field, and nice.
He's going to call him inside. I thought he was just out of bounds from up here. Get a replay on that one.
Clark Stewart, the receiver, did a really good job of knowing where he was, keeping his feet in bounds, catching it, and then falling out of bounds. Nice throw by Temple on the run, too.
Got it right there.
Yeah. He's right there.
Yeah, the referee's a good spot to make that call.
Yeah, exactly.
It looked like it was a clean catch. So
just a nice throw and catch.
Yeah. Good play.
Sometimes you just can't defend it. Temple hands off to Cagle coming around the right side. He's got a few blockers in front of him. Huggins pulls him down just short of the line to gain. Gain of 9 on first down. That's the biggest run they've had in a little while. Injured player, they're going to make him come off as they did blow the whistle to stop the clock while he was on the ground. So he'll have to come out for at least one play. Farmersville defense kind of using that as a de facto timeout as they run over and talk to some of the coaches on the sideline. They have started the clock back up, so we'll be inside of 4 minutes to play here in this first half. I want to say hi to one of the first couples of Farmersville, Barbara and Donnie Mason, big Farmersville supporters watching us tonight at home. I know Jaron agrees. That's going to be
another big run.
Yeah, about a 7-yard gain there. Moves the chains for Aubrey. So it'll be inside of the Farmersville 35-yard line. And Aubrey being kind of deliberate, rotating some players in here, bringing the play with them. Temple stays in with the tight backfield. He's under center again. Hands off to the second guy through. He just bulls his way through a couple of Farmersville tacklers, and he
Boy,
is sealed. Golly.
You saw players hurdled at the line and really fighting through some tackles and pulling some farmers along with him. And that was an impressive run right there.
Randall Zostik. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but something tells me he's going to get to run the ball again later in the game as he just went to the sideline. But what a run. And that's what they always tell you when you're a lineman is just keep your legs moving, right? Keep churning, keep your legs moving, and that's a good example of that. Jaron's heard that a bunch. Hands off to the first guy through. There is a flag on the play, though. Might have been, that's in that kind of area of offsides because he didn't stop the play, or he's actually marked. Nope, that's going to be a false start. Looks like it's going to be a false start of some sort, yeah.
Yeah, that negates about 11-yard run. It would have been out of the first and goal.
Well, normally on a false start, you stop the play.
Stop the play.
Yeah, so that's why I didn't think that's what it was because he let the play go. So that'll be a 5-yard mark off there. Make it 1st and 15. So referee tells him to start the clock. It's the play in this first half when this ball is snapped. Temple under center again. Hands to Cagle. Cagle hit the line of scrimmage with a full head of speed that time.
Yeah, he wasn't touched.
Yeah,
he wasn't touched for about 6 or 7 yards, I think.
Yeah, he was. He hit that one really hard. So that's going to be a first down, and will be 1st and goal for Aubrey inside of the 5-yard line. They run Saunders back in, their fullback.
So you're pretty good bet you're going to see some Cagle leaning right behind those big offensive linemen up the middle right here.
Again, being real deliberate, they're going to be under 10 seconds on the play clock when they snap this one, maybe close to 5. Temple under center. Hands off to the fullback, brought up the middle, Saunders, and he's met hard there. That was Tayshawn Davis. Is that right? Yeah, Tayshawn.
Capetillo, I think, in there as well.
Those, fullbacks don't get a lot of carries. They get real excited when they get them, but I bet he's not used to getting hit that hard either when he gets the ball. See right here, up the middle, yeah. Tayshawn just fights off the block. Yeah, Capetillo over there to help. So about a minute to play here in this first half. Aubrey stays with the big personnel. Hands to Cagle this time up the middle, and he's dropped short. Another good job by that inside.
I think that was Capetillo that got that one.
Yeah,
that was a
really good hit right there. When you move Cagle sideways like that, you're bringing some wood. So nice job there. They hold him out of the end zone one more play, so it's going to be 3rd and goal now. Aubrey continuing to let this clock run down. We're at 34 seconds and counting. Temple's going to be under center again. This time he hands to Cagle and he goes off of the, you can't do that. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
You can't go, yeah. That's just poor sportsmanship.
Yeah, that's a clear taunt. They call that.
Yeah,
call it every time.
That's unfortunate and uncalled for.
It's after the play, so the touchdown's going to count, but it is either going to back them back here on the extra point attempt or on the kickoff.
Yeah. Not a good look at all. That was Huggins. Might have been injured a little bit there. He's got that arm hanging a little. Trainer Blaine will meet him and go talk to him.
Looks like they are going to take the penalty on the kickoff.
Yeah.
Makes sense, especially after seeing his leg.
Right.
Yeah. Go, right?
Berger puts it through. So 24 seconds to play here in this first half. Aubrey adds another 7 to the board, makes it 17-0. Farmersville offense will get the ball back with very little time and 2 timeouts. So unless there's a big return, I don't think we'll see anything too crazy.
Get the extra yardage here, so you have an opportunity to get some real good field position and take a shot or two, but not a lot of time.
So yeah, they've been doing that little quick kick. Aubrey has, and it hadn't been the deepest kick. So we'll see if they actually go to the more traditional, let him run up and kick it as far as he can, because they haven't really done that yet. So they're going to mark it there. There's the unsportsmanlike call from the ref on the 40.
Come back to the 25-yard line and be a pretty good opportunity for Farmersville to get a shot.
Yeah, it'd be nice to just put together a good return here. Pick up some, like you say, pick up some yardage, at least get you in that situation where maybe you can take a big throw or two and just see if you can get lucky.
You've certainly got a couple of guys that can get down the field and go up and make a play. We've seen Cox do it a number of times. You've got Craddock and Cuddy Fisher and a lot of athletes out there.
Yeah, you hope that one of these guys right here, I mean, they've caught the ball on the run. You'd like to see that happen again. Aubrey looking to their sideline, get the call from their coach as far as what they want to do. You don't see Berger taking a big run back. Yeah, this is what I figured. Okay. So they will give him a chance to take a bigger run up, try to get more of a foot into it. Still didn't go real deep. That's going to actually hit the ground and go out of bounds. So we can get them to kick again. Let's see if they want to do that. Yeah, I think that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, they may, given where they are, because it's not a big gain for you on the placement of the ball, and
so Berger's
no time lost there. Go and back them up and do it again.
Berger's going to be kicking this one from the 20, but he ran off. I was going to say he ran off kind of holding. Maybe he's just fixing his pads. I was going to say, look, he's holding his leg a little bit, but so yeah, they'll kick over or make them kick over from the 20.
Ball never touched, so still have the full.
Yep, no time. Came off.
Full amount of time.
Yep.
Which is going to be key here, because you're gonna need as much as you can to get, try to get 2 or 3 plays.
I would move those return guys up because
he's not getting it there.
No, he's not. For as big a leg as he showed on that field goal, he hadn't shown it on the kickoffs, and so I'd bring those guys up quite a bit just to so you don't take a chance of the ball hitting the ground like it just did. So the Chaparrals look over to their sideline again. Make sure that they're not going to onside it.
I can't.
Yeah, and I say that facetiously. Oh, so a quick kick here. Going to be taken by Rafe at the 50. Looking for a little somewhere to go. Brought down at the 47-yard line.
That's what you're looking for. You got the ball on their side of the field. You got
20 seconds.
Got a chance to take a shot or two. Yeah.
You can send somebody across the middle of the field right now if you hit them on the run. Doesn't matter if they get tackled in bounds because you've got some timeouts. You've got Arden Cox, who has beat single coverage all year long on some really nice catch and runs. So
he's gotten behind coverage tonight.
Oh, absolutely. To see how the Chaparrals decide to play this one. So Farmers is going to send 3 receivers to the far side. Remember last week they ran that bubble screen a couple of times out of this position. See if they do that just to get the ball in Arden's hands. Right out going in motion. And they do that. Looking for somewhere to go. Comes all the way back across the field. Picks up a couple of yards, but yeah. See if they take the timeout here, and they do. So yeah, they were trying to get in his hands, but I think they wanted him north and south, and he kind of came back across, and that did take some extra time off the clock. So now with 9 seconds, you can run, and try to get to the sticks and throw the ball to give yourself one more closer heave into the end zone. Norman's got the arm to get it there.
Yeah, if you're going to try to make 2 plays, this one's going to have to be quick. And you're going to have to be out of bounds quick or get the timeout call. Get on the ground and get the timeout called quickly.
It would.
That's right. Jaron would do it. That's a really good idea. So Florin in on offense here for the first time tonight. Do what the Farmers decide to do. Norman takes a snap. Quick throw out to Arden Cox, who gets the first down. Yeah. 4 seconds.
Yeah. Now you've got a little bit more feasible.
Actually,
Throw at the end zone.
you're gonna say he was short of the first down. That's not.
I don't know.
Doesn't
It's a
really
great spot. I don't think it really matters at this point.
Yeah, at this point, when you've got one more play, it doesn't matter. But it does make this throw right here a lot more reachable for Norman. As you see the Chaparrals with 4 guys back deep across the field. Norman dancing around, waiting, trying to get some time, throws it towards the end zone, and it's intercepted. Oh, he's got some room in front of him, too. Oh, no. Oh, no. He is going to take that interception all the way back. Wow. That's a killer. Just trying to give yourself a chance to throw one up for grabs, and
And he did.
yeah, just didn't quite get there, and Chaparral defender able to pull it down and weave his way through that Farmersville offense all the way to the end zone. So,
Yeah, those are tough, especially when you spread out like that.
yeah,
And throw the ball down that far, because it's not like covering a punt, right?
Sure.
Your team's not going down there to cover. They're in a position trying to block, get down the field, and make a play. And
you've got 5 offensive linemen who aren't normally out there on defense. Now, we do have a couple of guys, but they're not used to that. Let's see. Yeah, he makes that one too. So, unfortunately, the Farmers taking a heave there into the end zone, and the Chaparrals able to turn that into a last-second touchdown. So, I believe we are going to be going down to the field here in just a second for a halftime interview with Coach Quinlan. Looking to see where our crew is. I think Quinlan might be waiting on them. Yeah, Mike, that is not how you want to, and that was a good quarter for the Farmers on defense. But yeah, that is not how you want to end a quarter at all, because that 7 points looks like it was given up by the defense when it definitely wasn't. So, see if we can go down here to Coach Quinlan. So, Coach, looks like you guys were trying to just get yourselves into scoring position there at the end of the half and come up a little short there. How do you go into and talk to those guys?
Hey, Coach Quinlan, how are you feeling about the boys' performance in the first half?
I thought we played really well defensively. We've got to wake up offensively, or it's going to be a long night.
How are you going to think that they're going to do momentum-wise going into the second half?
We're going to see how mature of a football team we are. If we come out and fight, then, we've grown up. If not, then we've got a long ways to work. Go.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Get that? Wait, we got it.
Let's go.
Let's check this out.
Lauren Drew, Messiana Walter, Presley Martino, Regan Dean, Sophia Place, Trista Rupp, Mascot Kaylee Barber, Managers Joy Pugh, Haley Warren, Starlet Burney, and Braylon Myers, coached by Madison Jarvis.
Put your hands.
To continue tonight's halftime performance, the Aubrey High School proudly presents the Chaparral Marching Band under the field direction of drum majors Nathan Babaloa and Sophia Huggins. This week, we salute our section of the week, the Chaparrals. Tonight's halftime performance continues with the Chaparral Band's 2023 competition show entitled The Journey Home. Musical selections include There's No Place Like Home by Michael Giacchino, Cycle Song by Imogen Heap, Home by Charlie Smalls, Defying Gravity by Stephen Schwartz, and For Good by Stephen Schwartz. Soloists of the band are senior clarinet, Allison Reed, junior flute, Casey Killingsworth, junior trombone, Tyler Hundley, and senior trumpet, Nicholas DeVois. Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Aubrey, Texas, the Aubrey Chapparals Marching Band. The Chaparral Band is under the direction of Jason Noyes, Adam Myers, Chris Mutz, and Raquel Staples. The Aubrey Band has had an incredible marching season this year and finished their contest season as a finalist in the UILB marching contest. The Chaparral Band would also like to congratulate the Farmersville Band on their strong finish as a finalist at the UIL Area B contest as well. The sponsors of the band are Aubrey Automotive, Canes, Dacu, Groggy Dog, Sarah Bigley, Real Estate, Platinum Ford North, Sendera Title, and the West Coast University. This is Scott, your announcer for the band. Y'all have a great night.
Introducing the Farmersville Farmerettes. The Farmerettes are under the direction of Leslie Ellis and Mary Hernandez. Your music is on.
I did not. Yeah.
Introducing Lieutenant Arabelle Red, Lieutenant Alexis Tiffy, Lieutenant Abigail McGee, and Captain Haley Driver. Tonight's performance is dedicated to our beautiful seniors. We love you and appreciate everything you do for our team. Your music is on.
Gonna have myself a good time. I feel like
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime enjoyment, Farmersville ISD is proud to present the pride and thrill of the Ville, the Farmersville High School Marching Band. The band was under the direction of Scott Cross, Brinkley Privilege, Cliff Cox, Jessica Carter, Kyler Cross, and Stacy Hay. Drum majors for the band are Bryson Williams and Olivia Banks. Color guard captains are Lauren Brimage and Natalie Encinas. And now, the Thrill of the Ville presents their 2023 show. This is part of the insurance. Today, we use this. But we can have the information again. Stacy, attending fireworks, and then we go to studios, it's a day. It's not too shabby. Everyone home letting go. And would like to give a special thank you to Desiree Kelly for providing the bands for the earlier this evening. Thank you and go Farmers.
All right, welcome back to tonight's second half between your Farmers and Aubrey. Mike, the 24-0 score is a little misleading.
A little bit. That first half didn't quite end up the way they wanted it to. It was a tough last play.
Job.
Good play by Aubrey of making a defensive play right there and a great return and just kind of a dagger when you're looking to get a last second touchdown to finish off the half and you get a 14-point swing like that. It really makes that 24-0 looks a lot different than a 17-7 going into the locker room.
That defense played really well in that second quarter. Is held Aubrey to 7 because that like you said, that 7 points was not scored against the defense, and even then the 7 that Aubrey scored, they really had to work for it. So Cuddy Fisher takes the kickoff from the 15-yard line. Can't get past the first tackler of those. They're going to bring him down just outside of the 20. So nice open field tackle there by the Chaparrals.
Yeah, they've had some impressive kick coverage
They really
all
have,
night. Really doing a good job with guys down there. First guys down, making good open field tackles.
Yeah, they've done a good job of that. So Farmers will take over here from about their own 23-yard line. So it really haven't found that rhythm that they found in every game this year. They've been able to finally find some rhythm and, put together some big plays and go down there and put points on the board again, averaging 36.5 coming in. So see if they make any adjustments here, if they're just going to kind of try to get this game over with everybody healthy. Hand this one to Draylon Craddock going around the left end. He's going to be dropped for about no loss there.
Call it right at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, they shut that play down well.
Yep. And I feel like the second half you're going to have a lot of plays not being ran or balls not being snapped until, inside of the play clock, just to shorten the game from both sides, from Farmersville and from Aubrey.
Yep.
Try to keep your guys healthy. And that's exactly what Farmersville's doing right here, is taking their time as they're getting this.
They'll both do that. Just
Yep.
like you said, you want to maintain the health of the guys. You probably roll in some players.
Yep.
On both sides of the ball.
Fakes it to Reyes, throws it through traffic, right through their hands of Draylon.
Fortunate
And
right
then,
there.
yeah,
Off Brown with his hands on the ball.
Yeah. I don't know that Draylon got his feet around in time because the ball was there. It was a good throw, but I think it might have got up on him pretty quick, or he wasn't expecting it. So be 3rd and 10 for the Farmers, and we talked about them running the clock right.
And then
had
they go an incomplete pass.
Yeah, and then it completely stops. So.
But I do think they're going to want to work on some of that. They're going to want to
Sure.
see what they can do. They're not going to do anything, with that much out of the ordinary, but run some of their, their standard plays that are already
Work
out
on
there.
it.
Able to get them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So 4 receivers here for the Farmers. Reyes in the backfield with Norman. Norman, pressure on him. Flag comes in. It's in that area of holding. See what the call is. Yeah, it's going to be holding against the Farmers. So that should send in the Farmersville punt team.
In the decline and make it 4th down.
So quick 3 plays up. The Farmersville offense sends Mendoza back. He kicking to the dangerous Tyler Brown. He's had some good runs tonight. One on a punt return, one on a quick pass. He got out in the flat, so tried to kick that away from him, and he's still going to take it about the 43, looking for a little room. Goes out right at the midfield stripe, so that's where Aubrey will take over for the first time in this second half.
Yeah, he's got good speed. Good job of containing him right there, holding to a 7-yard return on a pretty short line drive kick.
Yeah, he's definitely got good speed. Got a little wiggle we saw too as well. So Aubrey's rotated a couple of quarterbacks in. It looks like Brock Temple, the junior quarterback, is going to be starting the second half, but they also ran in their senior Brumley as well. Cagle in the backfield. He's got 2 rushing touchdowns tonight. Temple under center. Throws it out to Cagle for a sweep around this left side. Nice job there. As they extended that one out, Draylon Craddock comes up, makes a good tackle on Cagle. Limits him to about a 2-yard run.
Yeah, gets Craddock fired up right there. He's made 3 or 4 of those tonight. Good open field tackles out there on the edge.
Good job of the defense of stretching it out and continuing to push Cagle to the sideline. And then Draylon able to use his athleticism, get in there and torpedo him. See Aubrey running the plays in with different players, letting that play clock get down. Temple takes the snap, turns and hands it to Cagle right up the middle, but there's a flag from the far side. They're going to spot him short of the first down. We'll see what the flag is. Looks like offsides against the Farmers is going to be a call. Yeah, sure is. So imagine they're going to mark that off and then run it, make it 2nd and 3. Because they didn't mark him at the line of the game.
Yeah, I think Rafe did a pretty good job of making the tackle right there and stopping him short of the first down. So I think they're going to take this penalty and
run 2nd down
and
again.
run 2nd down.
I don't know why it's taken such a long time to talk to the coach about it. Thank you. So, yeah, they're going to mark off the 5-yard penalty and then make it 2nd and 3. Yeah. Ref telling them to start that clock. They're hungry. Jaron said, it's 9 o'clock. I'm hungry. Aubrey goes to the line of scrimmage. Backs change position. Temple hands this one to the second one through. Little sidestep there is going to get the first down. Nice little move there by Brooks. Farmers continue to rotate some guys in on defense. So game clock continues to run. Again, Aubrey taking their time getting plays and players in. Be a lot of clock watching in this second half, Mike, by both coaching staffs. Hands to Cagle going around the right side. Ooh, nice tackle there by Cuddy Fisher. Goes low on Cagle, pushes him backwards after he's able to kind of find some leverage. Great tackle by Cuddy. And Cagle goes off the field limping, really favoring that left leg. Again, not what you want to see if you're a coach, right?
No.
You see right there, Cuddy just gets lower than Cagle does. So Brooks will be in the backfield for Temple. And to Brooks, kind of looks like it might have been a little busted play there. There were about 4 guys within about a 1 yard.
Yeah, it looks like he was expecting, Temple was expecting that to be a pitch. He turned around and didn't hand the ball to him. He tossed it to him, right just about a yard away from him. Maybe expected him to hit wider on the sweep there.
Yeah. Expecting more of a stretch play there.
Mm-hmm.
So 3rd and 9 here for Aubrey as Brooks stays in the backfield. Fullback in front of him. Temple fakes it to Brooks, rolls out to his left, looking for someone. It's going deep. He's got a man open. Let's see, will they mark him? They're going to give him a touchdown.
Give him the pylon right there.
That was Landon Martino on the reception for Aubrey. Nice throw there from Temple on the run.
Just over
the head of the Farmer defender there. Martino able to spin into the end zone. Looks like a little movement there. Moving back 5 yards and attempt it from the 15-yard line. So technically a 22-yard field goal here, Mike, if you're, and believe me, kickers keep up with that. Gets it up. Looks good, and it is. So 7 minutes and 25 seconds to play in this third quarter. And Aubrey adds another touchdown to make it a 31-0 lead. Yeah.
This is a tough one. This is where it's going to get difficult for Coach Quinlan and staff. You want to manage the players. You want to keep their attitude, their effort high. You want to get some work done, but you want them to be cautious with how you don't want them to play cautious. They have to be cautious on how they call the game and try to keep the players in good condition. So it's a tough one when score gets lopsided in a game that doesn't mean anything, and the players just keeping them engaged and playing at a high level so that they take that momentum into next week. So I don't know. It's a tough one on how you call this game and how you get the players to respond to that.
I mean, yeah, because you do want there to be some intensity out there, but you also don't want them to go so hard that they put themselves into a position where they might get hurt, and so you're right. It's a big balancing act for there. I'm assuming we're going to see some different players rotate in and get some additional reps. And I would think that would happen pretty soon. Although if you're Coach Howard, you might really want to make some progress on offense before you start rotating some new guys in there, just to gain a little momentum before you go into that first round playoff.
I would.
So Cuddy Fisher takes it at the 20-yard line. He's got some guys in front of him. He goes out to about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, pretty good blocking that time.
Yeah.
We talked about those guys getting down.
Yeah. Had a wall that time.
Those coverage guys on the Aubrey side all night, and they did a good job, the Farmers, in kind of walling off some of them, giving them some room on that outside edge, that right edge, to pick up some yard.
So the Farmers will be running this first down play from their own 33-yard line. Same personnel in for the Farmers. And Storey's up the middle. He's dropped for a loss. Not a lot of running room for Reyes coming into tonight. He was averaging about 146 yards a game. So now a lot of that, he piled up at the beginning of the season when a lot of teams hadn't seen Farmersville's offense, and they didn't really start stacking the box until a couple of games ago. Early in the game for the Farmers. Norman on a double move there. Arden Cox has it. He's got the ball, and he is off to the races. It's going to be a Farmersville touchdown. Nice double move there between Norman and Cox. He went about 10 yards. Stopped like he was going to go get the ball. And then Norman punted. He took off again and got way behind. That's the same play. This time they're able to connect on it, Mike. Remember the first.
It is, and it's very similar to the pass and how
the catch.
how Cox made that catch. He was able to hang on to that one. Good catch.
Jackson Madrid in for the extra point attempt for the Farmers. And again, we talked about the big play potential that Farmersville has, right? And there we just saw it. Joe puts it up. Looks good to me, and it is. So, quick start offense there for the Farmers. Hits for the first time tonight as they put their first points on the board up at 31-7 with 6.5 minutes to play in this third quarter. And that'll pick up the energy on the sideline a little bit. We were talking to someone at halftime, and Mike and I are here in the press box. We can't hear really anything that's going on in the field unless it's just really, really loud. And he had mentioned that it's just kind of dead out there in the stands, on the sideline. There wasn't a lot of energy tonight. Again, I think everyone kind of knew coming in that there wasn't a whole lot at stake. But a play like that will get people excited. And looks like the energy on that Farmersville sidelines picked up a little bit.
Sure. And you talked about Coach Howard wanting to establish some confidence and connect on some of those plays. And he's got his first string guys in there, still slinging the ball a little bit. And that feels good to get that 0 off the board.
Absolutely. It does. And that's the fifth passing touchdown of the year for Caden Norman and the 6th receiving touchdown for Arden Cox.
Perfect pass.
Arden came in tonight with 669 yards and yards receiving on the year. And so he's well over 700 after that play and the 2 catches he had in the first half as well. So kickoff team looks to the sideline, gets their play. It's going to be Mendoza with a little squib kick here. And that's a dangerous returner. He's the one that actually returned the interception for a touchdown. So good job again. There's a late hit.
Terrific job.
Yeah, when you come up throwing your hands in the air.
Yeah, and that's the other thing you want to watch out tonight. You don't want these guys getting a little of the extracurriculars going on and cause some issues. Especially you don't want to cause issues with eligibility and getting some of those type of penalties.
Yep.
And have it impact you in the first playoff game next week.
Yep. So they're going to call a personal foul there, and that is against the Farmers. Yep. It's not good. But yeah, you're right about eligibility, because now that it's the second half, anyone that would be ejected from a game in the second half has to set out the first half of the next game. And so if that happens here, and that's what we were talking about with Tony Gray at halftime, was if it gets chippy and someone does go a little too far, and if you get too many personal foul penalties, you can get ejected. You can get ejected for targeting, for throwing a punch. There's a lot of ways. You're setting out the first half of a playoff game. That's pretty important. So
yeah,
you hope that they're both sides are disciplined enough not to happen. So another quarterback in here for Aubrey tonight. We do not have his number on the roster. Number 12. Oh gosh, he takes a busted play and goes straight up the middle. Wow.
Yeah, wasn't able to get the handoff.
Yeah, he missed on the handoff. May have went to the wrong side, and he just pulled it down, went straight up the middle, and didn't get touched. Wow. Yeah, I'm sure wherever Coach Blassingame is right now, his face is red. So. Berger in for the point after attempt. Looks like he made it. He did. So
sometimes you see those busted plays like that go to the house because of the timing difference, right? Because you get that delay that's not natural with the play, and so holes open up or guys are pursuing where the play was intended to go, and now all of a sudden guys shooting out the other side and nobody's there to make the play. So it almost works like a delay, like a screen pass or something to that degree, but not able to corral him in.
Yeah, that's a tough one there for the Farmers. That's two big plays they've given up that are just you don't see them every game, with a 100-yard interception return and then a busted handoff that goes for a touchdown. And that was give Aubrey credit. That's a good response to the long touchdown pass that Farmersville just scored on them. So 6.5 minutes to play here in this third quarter, as it's all the scoring and passing's really slowed the game down a little bit.
Which is exactly what we said that neither team was going to try to do.
Exactly.
It shows how much we know, huh?
Always. So Fisher and Arden Cox back deep for the Farmers. Berger looks to the sideline. See if he's going to get a chance to kick it deep this time. Still, I think we'll take that one. Just thought you were going to kick it.
Here.
Oh, that should have been, he went past the line, but he got back. Kicks it deep. Angled towards Cuddy Fisher at about the 5-yard line. Cuddy looking for somewhere to go, and man, good coverage again by Aubrey.
A little bit of a late hit there.
He scored it up to about the 17, but they had a bunch of tacklers down there quick. So Farmersville will take over there with 6 minutes and 14 seconds to play in this third quarter.
Thanks everybody for hanging in with us this second half. Quick shout out to my son Camden, at home with a migraine.
Poor Camden.
Watching the game a little bit, he told me. So hope you're feeling better. Get some rest.
So Reyes in there behind Norman. Norman takes it, hands it to Reyes up the middle. Tackled by about 3 or 4 Chaparrals, but able, gain about a yard. It's been like that all night. Aaron Talley in there again for the Farmers on offense. Looks like they've got the starting offensive line in there as well. Norman takes a shotgun snap. Hands to Reyes. He's hit immediately. Loss on the play there. Another one of those kind of late hit there as he's kind of jumped on the pile, but no flag.
Yeah, good penetration.
Yeah.
On the defense right there. Showing pressure, number 4, getting in the backfield and hitting him right as he gets the handoff.
Yep. So make it 3rd and 11. As the Farmers will run Tally to the other side. We'll have 2 receivers on both sides. Yep. Under 10 seconds on the play clock. Norman looking to his right. Buys a little bit of room, throws one down the middle, but a little short of Caden Johnson. So that'll be a 3 and out for that Farmer offense.
Yeah, almost looked like it slipped out of his hand there. Didn't come out as a spiral and just not able to get enough on it to get to Johnson.
So Mendoza in to punt again for the Farmers. He's had a busy night. Say he has done a good job of, there's been some low snaps, and he's turned some of those into some really good punts. Again, you've got this Tyler Brown back who's really dangerous as a returner. Really good snap that time. Tried to kick it away from Brown, but he picks it up on a big hop. He's got some room around the left side towards the sideline. He's going to take that to about the 35-yard line before he runs out of bounds. So good field position here for Aubrey. I'm assuming you'll see that number 12 at quarterback again. Again, we don't have him on our roster. But they're going to continue to rotate in some of their players to, again, get some reps tonight, but also give those starters a break, keep them healthy as we move into the playoffs. Coming back in.
Why not?
Yeah, looks like, Dylan Brooks will be in the backfield with him. Again, the starter, Cagle, went out earlier, went limping off of the field. Probably won't see him the rest of the game. Hands to Brooks going around the right side. Lets it back up the middle. Good job there by that Farmersville defense of turning that one back inside. Couldn't tell who that was on the tackle, but it was a really nice tackle. Might have been Martinez again on the tackle. I'm having a hard time with those numbers tonight.
Yeah, they're different, right? They've got the LLC logo inside the numbers.
Yeah, really cool.
It very cool when you see them up close. From way up here, it makes them a little bit harder to pick out.
Right. Number 12 is looking for somewhere to go with the ball. He's going to pull it down and run up the middle, and he's got the first down for the Farmers. Tackled from behind by Latimer, I believe. But, yeah, he danced his way up past the line to gain.
Oh,
Is there another flag? Yeah. Man, there's a lot of
a lot of pushing. A
lot of dead ball flags.
Shoving going on out there. I think that was Brooks that time involved in that.
Yeah, the Farmersville, they're pointing at something. The players are going to talk to the ref and pointing at Brooks or whoever about something that was done or said. A lot of confidence going on.
He pulled it. He took Levi Smith's towel with him.
Oh, is that what he did?
Yeah.
And they're going to take Brooks off the field for a little bit, let him calm down. One of the Aubrey coaches pulls him to the side, talks to him a little bit. So, yeah, the penalty was against Aubrey, so that will back them up 15 yards. And this is exactly what we were talking about earlier about kind of getting a little chippy. See what happened here. So that'll back them up 15 yards. We're running this first down play from the Farmersville 44-yard line. 3:40 to play in this third quarter as the ref tells him to start that clock. He's wrong. Cagle back in there, running back for Aubrey. Takes it to him. Goes out to Brown. He's got some room and on the left side. Again, shows some of his elusiveness as he turns that into a first down.
Yeah, I think with Brooks going out after that that little scuffle there.
Yep.
That able to bring Cagle back in. So apparently he's good and healthy.
Yeah.
I don't think they would have done that if they weren't confident in he's got a little tweak or something in his ankle earlier.
So Aubrey's going to let this play clock run down again. Although he did go out of bounds, so the game clock's not running. Cagle's going to stay in. QB takes it, looks to the right. He's going to pull it down and run again. He might have been past the line of scrimmage. I guess we're going to say he wasn't, but he stepped up and he was real close to it whenever he released that one. So that'll be another first down for Aubrey.
Come on, Farmers.
This will set up right outside of the 10-yard line for the Farmers so they can technically get a first down without scoring. Number 12 hands to Cagle. Goes around right tackle. Nice job. Nice play out there. Cuddy Fisher come up, grabbed Cagle, held him up long enough to get a little help from his defensive backfield. But a gain of about 7 on first down. Breaks the huddle. 2 receivers here to the near side, 2 backs in the backfield. Quarterback rolling out to the left. He fakes it and takes it into the end zone. Nice little juke there. There's a flag on the play, and that's going to be against Aubrey.
We get a hold in the backfield.
Yep. So it'd be a 10-yard penalty. Not sure who the number 12 is, but he hadn't been bad. He's their third quarterback tonight. So 10-yard penalty is going to make it 2nd and 13.
There's a tall, lean kid.
Yep. We're under 2 minutes to play here in this third quarter. Almost rotating some guys in on that defensive line. 3 receivers. QB 12. Oh, miscommunication in the backfield as number 5 and Cagle run into each other. Not sure who was supposed to get the handle, but
they were both running the same play from opposite sides right there and collided in the middle.
It was Zostek, if you remember him in the first half.
Yeah, he's a tough one.
Really tough run there. But he and Cagle kind of ran into each other on that one, but Farmersville did a good job of bringing him down after a gain of about 2. So it's going to be 3rd and 11 here. I got to wonder if they don't make it, if they're going to try another field goal. I would assume they would work on that.
Certainly in range.
3 receivers to this near side. Number 12 keeps it. He's got a lot of room in front of him. Tries to flip that one into the end zone. Looks like that was broken up by Ray McCormick. And yeah, they're going to run their field goal team out. Ball is at the 12-13 yard line, so be about a 30-yard attempt.
Going to spot it at the 19, be a 29-yard field goal again from that right hash over there. He had some success over there in the first half.
So Berger looking for his 2nd field goal of the night. Looks good, and it is. Yeah.
Yep, he drilled it.
Definitely be a weapon in the playoffs for sure. So with a minute to play in this third quarter, Aubrey puts 3 more on the board, makes it 41-7. Yeah, this third quarter was a lot slower, Mike, than I thought it would. Of course, you've had a lot more scoring too, which slows it down. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, and I'll look here in a second and see if I can't find it. It looked like, or what we heard anyway, looked like Caddo had jumped out to a pretty big lead on Wills Point, and Farmersville plays the winner of that game. And so, if that information was correct, then at this point, it looks like that might be who will be playing in our playoff game next week. And I don't have the exact details, but I know that they were talking about trying to have that game in Greenville, which kind of makes sense. If it's between here and Caddo Mills, that's about the only option you got other than North City. Yeah, Caddo Mills is up 50-21 right now with 6 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. So I would venture to say that they are going to be our opponent next week. So Berger fakes the quick kick again and kicks it deep. Deepest one of the night. Cuddy takes it around the 5-yard line. Looking for somewhere to go. Gets up past the 20 and gets pulled by one of his blockers for an extra 5 yards. So we're going to mark that one down at about the 24-yard line. Another district news. Crum and Gainesville are playing tonight, and the winner of that game actually makes the playoffs. And Farmersville, again, since they beat both of those teams, we have the tiebreaker, and that's how we got third. So whoever won that game wins it tonight is
what score do you have there?
So I'm just looking for it. I don't have it yet. Norman hands to Reyes, looking for some room around that left side, but nowhere to go. Second and a long 9. I'm going to look real quick here, Mike, see what I can find. I think I've got it. Right now, it looks like Crum is up 31-21 at halftime. That was the last update that I see on Dave Campbell's Texas Football app. Norman going deep, overthrows Cox, who had a step there.
That's Peyton Davis.
Oh, was that Peyton?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yep. Incompletion to make it 3rd and 9. 6 seconds to play here in this third quarter. And that is Caden Norman, who's coming out of the game. He's holding his hand. That could be one of those where he, on the follow through on that pass, might have hit
a helmet
or something. So Caden Johnson's going to go in at quarterback. Farmersville's going to take the delay of game here to preserve the penalty, preserve the timeout, looks like, So they just take the delay. So what happens in this situation, Caden Johnson, who's normally the H-back, he's gone in at quarterback. Cuddy Fisher comes in and replaces him in the offensive backfield. So it's going to be 3rd and 14 now. This Norman's getting some treatment over there from Trainer Blaine.
Yeah, and we've seen Johnson at the quarterback spot. Typically, that's been red zone, really pounding the ball, running it more of a Wildcat style offense. Not sure what.
We let the clock run out, But no, you're right. They ran that against Sanger last week as a new look, and they ran him in there. And you're right. Sometimes it'll be a Wildcat, but he can actually throw the ball. So he's a
heck of a baseball player with a big arm. So I know that he's got the arm strength. It's just a matter of, what kind of, how much is he prepared to run that offense? What are they going to have to do with Caden out? And are they going to try to get Caden back in there? Or are they going to take it easy with him? Kind of depends on, how he got banged up and what that looks like down on the sideline.
Yeah, and this is exactly what we were talking about. We've talked about multiple times in the game, just staying healthy and those things out there as a quarterback, that follow through and hitting the helmet. I mean, you see it happen in, college and NFL a lot. But it's just one of those kind of freak things. You can't prepare for that. When you see somebody coming in and you tense up, before you take a big hit, but when you're a quarterback and you're looking downfield, you don't see that helmet right in front of you that you might not hit on the follow through. So looks like they might have taped a couple of fingers together on Caden Norman as he's running down the sideline here.
Looks like he's getting ready to get back in there.
He looks like he wants to, so have to respot the chains here. This will be 3rd and 14. And Caden Johnson in there, quarterback, takes the snap. And he does show off the arm. Oh, so it goes through the hands of Arden Cox. Yeah, he got that one out there. Nice spiral. So I think from a coaching standpoint, it's just good to see that he can make that throw if you need him to, if there was any kind of extended absence by Norman. So Mendoza in the punt again. I don't know how many times this has been tonight, but it's the most we've seen all season. Number 1, Tyler Brown back to return for Aubrey.
Yeah, just not able to convert and pick up first downs. I think just the inability to run the ball tonight has really kept them behind the chains and just not able to complete enough passes to get first downs.
So Brown picked up the ball as it took a hop. It went right towards him, and otherwise it looked like he was going to get away from it. And then he turns that into about a 20-yard return. So you see him try to go out of bounds right there, but Colin Berry catches him in the air, pulls him back down. Visual defense looks like they might be missing a player. You run someone in there.
Williams Lee.
Aubrey will run this from the Farmersville 42. A great field position to start this possession. Number 12 goes outside to his receiver. Brought down by Rafe McCormick, but not before he's able to pick up about 7 on first down. At least they kept him in bounds. Keeps the clock going. Breaks the huddle. And off to a new running back, number 25 for Aubrey. It is Nathan Huff. Huff able to take advantage of the first carry of the game for him and move the chains for a first down. The clock continues to run as this game. It's funny how it can kind of slow down, but the clock speeds up, 2 receivers to both sides for number 12. Hands to Huff again up the middle. He's got quite a bit of room. He gets bent backwards at the 20-yard line. Able to gain about 8 before that. Levi Smith in there for the Farmers on that tackle. So 2nd and 1.5 upcoming. As Aubrey continues to run different backs in. This one will be snapped with less than 10 seconds on the play clock. 2 receivers to the far side.
I agree.
Saunders in the backfield. Fakes it to Saunders. Bounces that one out to the receiver. That's going to be an incompletion. So that will make it 3rd down. And about 2. Even though the clock is stopped, they're still taking their time getting these plays in. So defense moving around that backfield. A lot of pressure here. Number 12 spins out of the first tackle, goes towards the far sideline, turns it back up again. Flags are on the play as he gets into the end zone, but there were two different flags that came in from two different angles, and it looked like it's going to be a block in the back or a holding.
Yeah, boy, he's a tough runner. You know,
He is.
third quarterback coming in there.
He's a big strider with those long legs.
He's been able to really move the ball. A couple of times he's made big plays and they've been called back on penalties, but has the one touchdown on the broken play, but really able to move around for a kid of his size and length. He can run the ball well.
So he'll re-spot this one. We'll see where they spot it at. So it's going to be third down again as they marked it from the penalty. So
about a yard deeper.
Yeah. It's going from 3rd and 2 to 3rd and 3. But no, you're right. He takes big long strides. For a guy that big, he's been hard to tackle, pretty elusive. I'm just going to run up to the line of scrimmage. Hands off to Huff right up the middle, just ducks his head and run. He gets the first down.
Just barely.
Yep.
Maybe a half a yard.
Right down by Jose Acosta Jr., but before he was able to get right past that line to gain. Good play by Acosta, though, to bring Huff down. So it'll be a new set of downs for the Aubrey Chapparals as they're in the red zone now at the Farmersville 18-yard line. See a couple of new faces out there on defense for the Farmers. You can get those guys some reps. Again, being real deliberate here, so we'll be snapping this one again under 10 seconds on the play clock. Better hurry because it was 5 seconds and then you're not going to get it off. Aubrey coach is going to take a timeout. So with 8 minutes and 36 seconds to play in the game, Aubrey takes their first time out of the second half to avoid the delay of game. Farmersville defense will come over here and talk to the coaches about trying to keep this Chaparral offense out of the end zone. Sorry. Yeah, Mike, it's been a weird second half. We had the big play to Arden Cox, and then it's been a little flat out there. It got a little chippy. It's just kind of the game's kind of come to this grinding, style here now. It's and play every 30 seconds, and then you got some players in there like Aubrey out there, new players coming in every play, and then they having a hard time communicating. You got to call a timeout, so it's even kind of makes it a little bit more disjointed. 3 receivers to the far side. I believe that's Huff in the backfield still. And to Huff, goes off right guard. Picks up about 5 yards on first down. Levi Smith in there on that tackle.
Second down, Chaparrals.
There was Christian Castro in there with him on that tackle.
So looks like Crum is up 31-28 now as Gainesville scored to start that second half. They're playing for a playoff seeding over there. Number 12 hands to Huff again, going around the left side. Nice open field tackle there by Rafe. Drops Huff for no gain. Make it 3rd and 5. And you mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Mike, about Rafe McCormick. Once he, about 3 weeks ago, came in the second half of that game, and we have called his name a bunch since, and he's very active out there. Not the biggest kid by any means, but he sure throws those pads around, and not afraid to get in there with contact when guys a lot bigger than him.
Yeah, makes a lot of tackles, and he makes them hard.
Yep. Hands off to Huff. He's going to be real close to the first down. Might have got it on that second effort there. Yeah, he's going to get down to the 5-yard line. So it'll be a 1st and goal here for the Chaparrals as they just continue to lean on that offensive line. Under 7 minutes to play in the game. Aubrey continues to rotate running backs, bringing in the plays. Kind of an old school way to do it. You don't see that much anymore. Usually everyone's signaling from the sideline or going to the armbands.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 back in the backfield, Huff, 4 receivers for Aubrey. Number 12 let him play clock run down a little bit. Takes the snap, hands to Huff around right guard. Nice tackle there by the Farmers.
Yeah, I think this is the second game we've watched this year. I forget the other team that ran the ball or ran the plays in with players. It may have been.
That was Capetillo on the tackle for the Farmers. And stays second and goal, about the 3-yard line. Farmers continue to rotate players in.
Coaches typically don't like to do that anymore because you're having to replace. You're having to pull out someone on your offense, and a lot of times you don't want to. You don't want to rotate in a back or rotate in a receiver.
Number 12 with the bubble screen out to number 9. With that name we do have, that's Xavier McCoy, senior tight end.
Big tight end, yeah.
Yeah. Able to just duck his head and bull his way into the end zone. It's Aubrey, that's their 47th point of the night. Burger on for the point after. High snap. Got it down on time and he makes it.
See Norman down on the sidelines, throwing the ball, handling the ball a little bit.
That looks like he's got,
I would expect to see him
tape on 1 or 2 fingers there. They might get him back in there. Looks like he's throwing it okay. Really, it's more about comfort, right? Like, can you hold it comfortably without the ball, slipping out of your hand? Looks like he's throwing it okay, though, so we'll see what they do here. The Farmers, 5.5 minutes play in the game. Coach Walker rallying his kickoff return crew. Let's see what this Farmer offense decides to do with a couple minutes to play. Drew Fisher and Arden Cox are the deep men. There they go. Finally give the ball to Berger.
get another deep kickoff. He's been kicking them pretty deep this second half.
When they let him get a running start, they do the little quick kicks. They've been a whole lot shorter. And the way they've been covering, let him kick it deep. Looks like that's nope. Do another quick kick, and again, much shorter. Cody Fisher takes it on the first hop. Nowhere to go. Uh-oh.
Ball out.
I think they're going to say
they're going to call him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hadn't had a whole lot of room to get anywhere on those returns. Really good coverage by Aubrey all night.
Agree.
So the Farmers will run their first play from their own 23-yard line. So it looks, let's see here. Yeah, it looks like Norman's back out there. And Talley stays in at receiver. Norman takes a snap. Hands off to Reyes. Reyes got a little room this time on first down.
Yep, nice gain there.
Yeah.
Haven't had that on first down very often tonight. That's been what's made it so difficult for him to try to pick up first downs is, getting that third and long situation. That's a good pickup on first down. Move the ball.
Three receivers for the Farmers. Reyes stays in the backfield behind Norman. Tally in motion, hands to Reyes again, going around the left side. Another nice gain on second down. It's going to be real close to the line to gain. See where they mark this. They will give them the first down. So that's that Farmersville offense you're used to seeing there.
Yeah, first down has been few and far between tonight, so good to get that.
Unless they have two number 12s, the quarterback, number 12, is in there at defensive end right now.
Certainly looks like him.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Norman, bubble screen to Tally. Tried to take off before he had it. Dropped that one.
Yeah, number 12 almost got that big long arm and knocked that ball down. Just threw it out to the flat right there.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Farmers.
Second and 10.
Two receivers here to this near side, one to the far side. And his customary position behind Norman. Oh, that's going to be a false start on the right side of that Farmersville offensive line. That'll back them up 5 yards. 2nd and 10 just turned into 2nd and 15. 4 minutes and 9 seconds to play in the game.
Come on, Farmers.
Referee tells him to start the clock. I agree, Jaron. Let's get excited about something.
I agree.
Norman gives the line their protection. Rolls out to the left, goes back to the right at the screen. Nice touch pass to Caden Johnson there. Oh, ball came out.
Aubrey's going to fall on it.
Yep.
It's just one of those nights.
It really is.
Good grief.
Really nice little touch pass there by Caden Norman as he floated that over everybody. And Johnson had a blocker in front of him, but a good job there by that Aubrey defensive player to fight through the block and knock that ball away. So 3 minutes and 39 seconds in the game.
We saw him miss that pass overthrow a little bit early in the game, so to come back and get some confidence in making that throw. Good touch right there. So give him a little bit to build on going into next week's game.
Yep.
I think that's what you mentioned earlier, Coach Howard, wanting to continue to throw the ball a little bit, trying to get some work in timing with with Norman and his wideouts.
So number 12 stays in. Looks like Huff is in the backfield with him. Hands to Huff coming around the right side. Pulled down by a couple of Farmers. Looks like Martinez in there along with Huggins. Acosta Jr. as well.
Colin Berry.
5-yard gain makes it 2nd and 5. There's the point in the game where if you get a first down here soon, it's just taking a couple of knees and getting out of this thing. Receivers again for Aubrey. Hands to Huff. Looking for some room around the right side, and there's plenty of it as he cuts back up the middle of the field. And I think they got him down at the 1-yard line. I think that was Rafe that eventually brought him down, but
boy, he's close.
Yeah,
they're going to mark it on about the half-yard line there.
Yeah. So 2 minutes and 40 seconds to play here, and so they will have to run some plays. If they take the knees, as we had talked about, then they would technically be turning the ball back over to Farmersville. So they were going to run this one up the middle with Huff. If Jaron would, that's what they're going to do. And that's exactly, he tried it. Ooh, number 24 kept it. Nice job by that Farmersville defensive line, though. That was Kevin Oliver in there. Took down QB 12. Didn't go on the fake, and Levi Smith came back after Levi tackled the running back, and then came back and helped take down QB 12. So minute 50 and running. 2 backs in the backfield. Hands to number 17 for the first time. He's going to be stopped short of the end zone as well.
Good pursuit right there, staying with that play.
Isaac Cervantes on the carry. Yep. Defense continuing to bow up down here. Minute 20. So Aubrey continues to run players in. Farmersville's going to send in a substitution of their own.
It's Ryan Leach.
2 backs in the backfield, QB12. Another handoff to Cervantes and nowhere to go. Nice job by that Farmersville
Good
defensive
stop.
line again. That was Christian Castro in there. Little help from Leach as well. Maverick Smith in there on the play. 35 seconds, so they do have to snap it on 4th down here. Huff in the backfield with number 12. Hands to Huff. And the Farmers hold him out of the end zone. Great job there by that Farmersville defense.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah,
First and goal on the half-yard line, showing a little pride down there on the
man.
on the goal line, not letting them get it in there.
Yeah, you've got to love that. Coach Blassingame, he's definitely got something to build on right there. And he had rotated some players in too, you know, to try to get some of those additional reps. And those guys stepped up and did a great job. So 22 seconds here. Farmersville's going to take over with the 2-yard line. So can't take a knee in the end zone or whatever, but you can just try to run it right up the middle and get this game over with.
I would guess you'd see a run to Reyes right here and cap it off. Not exactly what we wanted to see, but in a game that we talked about was really going to be, kind of interesting as to how the coaches would approach it, how the player rotation would go, play calling, et cetera.
Yep.
So,
intensity, execution, all of those things. Yeah. So that Reyes in there next to Norman and to him. Goes around the left side, picks up a couple of yards before he's brought down. And that should be it. That should be the last play of the game. It looks like Farmersville's obviously just going to let this clock run down. So, again, coming into a game where there's really no kind of nothing to be gained, in the standings, taking on the number 1 team in the district and Aubrey, who's handled every team in the district pretty easily this year. Not the best showing by the Farmers, but you did have some of those plays that you can build on. The long pass play, the defense blowing up a couple of times. So getting ready for the playoffs, Mike. And, we've got to get back to the Farmer football that we've seen before tonight, especially in those last couple of wins that we saw, those really important wins that Farmers had in the district. So we will get this whenever we know it's officially official, but it does look like Caddo Mills is going to pull out the win. They're up. Looks like it's still 50-21. But as soon as we have the details on that, we will let you guys know through social media so you can join us next week for the live stream. It will be in Greenville. We're getting the confirmation from Mr. G. So it'll be in Greenville on Friday at 7:30. Okay. Greenville Friday at 7:30. So for those of you who can't make that short trip down 380, make sure you join us on the FHS AV channel on YouTube and check the live stream out. So until next Friday, everyone have a great weekend. As always, go Farmers.
Go Farmers.
Remind everyone again, please stick around. There's a senior walk going to take place. I'd like to give our final shout out to the seniors of 2023 as they give their final walk across the field.
Somebody would have told me, baby. Seen if these would be the good old days. All the love you forget. And all these reckless words you regret. Tell me how life's gonna change. You always gonna take these good old days.
I was thinking about the bands. I was thinking about the bands. You were underground. Motor merch in that 12-passenger van in a small club in Minnesota. And the snow outside of First Ave. And it's one of my name to start. Look at where we at, still growing. Still growing. I'm in my phone, dream of power and up. Coming to the end of the week. Coming to be soon. I'm glad I'm here. Wishing I was still young. It's been over. Don't leave it. There's something gonna be the good old days. All the forget. And all these rappers It's gonna change. You can stop me, wish I didn't have the answers. Wish I didn't drink all the laughter first. Wish I made it on. Yeah, the courage to ask.
Let's say congratulations again to all our 2023 seniors. Also, congratulations, farmers, on a great year. We're going to extend it next week. Come out and support your farmers. Playing cattle meals. Stay tuned to all your social media. Find out where that game will be. It's a great time to be a farmer. Go Farmers.